live stream. The house. Super Bowl
Hello to everyone around the world from Super Bowl Skirk TV. I hope everyone is doing so well. Big good morning from United Kingdom. And finally, I am now live on another episode of my live stream. Hello, everyone. Please welcome to a very cold, chilly Super Bowl Skirk TV morning. So it's time now to open up the TV station of the comments to see how many people are falling into the Super Bowl Skirk TV station. And there is something as well, is very new as well. A big mega shout out to Confidence and Mom. Hello, thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirk TV. Confidence and Mom, very confident in everything she does. And a big mega shout out to William. Big mega shout out to Skin Kitchen. Thank you so much for coming on. And a big mega shout out to Miss Lee. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirk TV. I hope everyone around the world is doing well. So it's time now to put on the headphone and it's time to talk through the speaker. Super Bowl Skirk TV station will always be around forever, guys. So this station will never die. The only time it dies is when I die. It goes with me as well. So this is how it goes. So everyone can hear me very well now. Yep, and a big mega shout out to Welcome Vlog. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirk TV. Thank you so much once and again for coming to my live stream. So it's been a long time we have not seen each other. Thank you so much for coming again, guys. Thank you so much. And everyone know that this is the year, you know, I'll be flying out. I mean, I'm just saying to myself, I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but I have a feeling it will happen this year because now everyone seems to be taking the vaccine. So that's what is happening now. And, you know, one thing is different here, guys, is the green screen. So we're going to take the green screen off so you can see me better, guys. So everyone will be able to see me a lot better. So there we go, guys. That's a lot better. So, yep, I took the green screen off, guys. Yeah, that green screen did not look too right, you know, in front of the TV screen. So I decided to change it anyway. So yeah, so everyone in UK is starting to take all this vaccine now. So it looks to me like everyone, you know, is going to be traveling to the destination very soon. So we put our fingers crossed. I mean, I know quite a few people who have taken the vaccine already. You know, they're taking the first one, and also that you have to take your second one as well. For anywhere in the world you travel, you will need to take the vaccine. Some people will take it, some people will not take it. But I said before I was not going to take that stuff because obviously, you know, I don't know what they got in it. But because I see my mom has taken it, you know, now it's encouraging me now to go forward and take this vaccine. So all that, I'm expecting things to happen this year. So that's why I'm thinking it's going to happen for me, guys, this year. So in today's topic here, guys, you know, it's about two-faced people. That's what the topic is about here today. And a big mega shout out to Arms Family TV. Hello, thank you so much for coming on. So happy to see you here today, man. I'm a live stream, you know, very happy to see you here. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirk TV. So yes, guys, so everyone is now gonna, listen to the topic that I'm going to be revealing today about two-faced people. And there is one thing what was not turned on. There was something I did not turn on, so I better get online and do it right now. So I'm Family TV, Confidence and Mom. Welcome vlog, everyone. Hope you doing very well. Before I go into this topic, I hope you guys are doing well. So there was something I meant to sort it out before I go live, which I didn't sort it out. Well, it's not too late, not too late. Never ever too late for anything, never too late, guys, never too late. So anyway, so in the topic here now today, guys, the two-faced situation about, friends, you got your friends, sometimes you think they're your friends. You will meet people out on the street. I mean, they act like they are very nice. You think they're nice. They smile up with you, and they go and backstab you right in your back, which is not good. So that is the problem I've been seeing recently. A lot of that problem, is been going on, guys, with two-faced people. It's not a good look, when you look at two-faced people. And a big mega shout out to Trevor. Hello, Trevor. Thank you so much for coming on, my brother. And yes, Trevor, of course, it is live. This is live. Yep, this is a live stream. It is live. Yep, the Super Bowl Skirk TV is live. If you want to know if I'm live, yep, that's correct. I am live, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirk TV, Trevor. Thank you, my brother, man. Thank you. And I'm very happy that you're here, to reveal the topic. Yes, Confidence and Mom. Thank you so much. Thank you. So with the two-faced people, that you got out there, you will have people that you work with, they smile up with you. They think, you're gonna literally just even tell people about them that this person is so nice, is a nice person. The outside of the material is very, very nice. Yes, it is very nice, but the inside, you don't know what's going on in the inside, man. So that is the very, very big, big problem here with two-faced people. And believe it or not, I'm sure you guys have got also that experience as well with two-faced people. I mean, you sitting there thinking everything is perfectly fine. And then 1 minute, someone will just come and say that this person was saying this about you. And then I would say this person is saying what about me? I mean, they say this about you. They say that. Sometimes you turn around and say that come on now. I said that person would not talk about me like that. There's no way they would talk to me, and talk. They would never give any information like that and talk behind your back. But trust me, they do. And I tell you the honest truth as well about it, right? Don't think I don't work it out and catch people out. I catch so many people out on this two-faced situation. And with me, my strong point is, that is a part of my strong point, is catching out fake people. That is my very, very strong point. In my life, that is a part of me. I mean, I will smile with the person, and I'm gonna know if that person is fake. I'm gonna know, and I will always bring a test as well towards that, without they realizing. This is another thing. Without they realizing, you catch them out. You catch out so many two-faced people. You know what I mean? Fake people. People who wants to do favors for you, making you think that, all right,
they're trying to help you or trying to do the best of honor for you. But no, it doesn't work that way. Everything seems to go very bad. Right in the hand, everything is like fire. I say fire in the wire, that just goes like that. Not acceptable behavior. I'm telling you, the behavior is not acceptable. It's one of the worst thing you can ever experience, ever, ever. Do you know you have people that, could be even homeless, what I mean? They could be also in a bad devastation, they can be in one of the most devastation. Then you go there, to help them, and then you thinking that, all right, I help this person, this person will never do anything wrong. you know you can pick up someone who have got the last breath in the body, the last and final breath left literally in the body, and you thinking, this guy, I bring him in my house, I give him food, I give him everything, I look after him, I give him the sitting room, I give him a bed, I give him everything, to have the best comfort and to get himself back on track. But no, it doesn't seems to work that way normally. The same person that you help, yeah, that is the person who will stab you in your back and will also rob from you as well. And I do that. Do you know how many people out there I have helped? You know, you lend people money, this is the thing, you lend money to them. And they said, okay, I'm going to pay you back, you know, they're going to pay you back the money. But what money? They pay back what? Sometime you will go to the person and said, oh, sorry, mate, you said that you was going to pay me back today. They will say, oh, sorry, I didn't get paid today. I will pay you back sometime next week. What date? This is the date. For example, I pay you back on the 7th of February. Then when the day come, then what they do, they switch their phone off or they change the phone number and they take a different direction. So that is part of the biggest problem you can get with the two-faced people. And I have even one, I'm a good friend. We was very, very close. And when I say close, we was close, close together. And do you know, yeah, believe it or not, do you know, I went and lent him 150 pounds. I lent him. And do you know what that idiot done? After I lend the guy the money, it's not only say I lend the money to him. We meant to buy a car together. A car. And what it is that he go around and telling all my friends them, passing on all these information, say, go and tell the super boss that he's never going to get his money back. His money, he's not getting it back. Tell him that. So they said, okay. The guy come and told me that that your friend by this name say you're not getting this money back, So I turned around and said, well, if you don't want to pay me back my money, then that's perfectly fine. You don't want to pay me back? All right. I'm not going to, fight over it. I'm not going to cause any argument. I'm not going to cause any problems whatsoever. Because I know that karma will always come back to that person. So I believe in karma, and I believe there is such thing as karma happens. I actually believe in it. So why not? Why don't I just leave it? Let God just deal with what he have to deal with, because I know that karma is going to come back to all these people who take money out of your pocket and then run away, and then pretend like they will not pay back people. But you see, with me though, I'm a person, if I borrow money from someone, all right, if I'm taking too long to pay back the person, I will always come in and say to them that, sorry, it's been a bit difficult for me and so, but don't worry, I'll pay you back. You see, that's what a real person is. That a real person go and look, will go and look for that person, know where they work, and turn up and tell them. And a big mega shout out to Scheme Kitchen. Hello there. Been enjoying your content, your cooking content. Keep up the good work, man. Keep up the amazing, fantastic work. Thank you so much. So, you see, with me, for example, I have a friend actually did lend me £200. It was quite a while ago, but I did not run away. I did not change my number, and I did not lodge him. At least I was one of those person who turn up. I turn up, I've seen him, and I tell him, the God truth that yes, I'll pay you back your money. I owe him £200. And so far I've already paid him back £100 and I owe him 100. So it shows you that you have some people who are very honest. And a big mega shout out to Miss Lidgy. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. I hope everything is going well with you, madam. I hope your family and everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. And when you get monetized, I cannot wait to be at your party. Cannot wait. But thank you so much for coming. So it shows you anyway what people are like. It shows you got some good ones and you got some bad ones, And I know already that that guy helped me. It's not only say he helped me one time, that guy helped me a lot. And when I pay him back his 200, because this is what I even say to him as well, that if anything was to, take off for me and I become rich, or not only say rich, but if I become even in a good situation where I can manage myself and manage that and that, I will help him. I will make sure I help him pay off his finance, and I will help him with a lot of things, Because I know that he been good to me. No problem, confidence and mom. So I know that he's been very, very good to me. So there is nothing I could say about this. Nothing bad I could say about him. So he was a good friend, and there is no way I could literally take that money and run with it and don't pay him back. I mean, that would not feel right. That's not right, because the guy put his life on the line to lend me that money to me. He puts his life on the line to lend that money to me, and he is a good person. Because I even said to him, all right, I'll pay you back your money. It's not a problem. And plus when I pay you, I might just give you like maybe another 50 on top to say, thank you so much for what you've done and for taking so long to pay you back. At least I tell him I'll put something on top, you know what I mean? So, so it shows you that I'm respecting him, isn't it? And he accepted anyway. So that's good. I like people like that. That's what you call a good person. But at least he wasn't going around and spreading any, backstabbing about me or anything like that. Nobody didn't say that. So it's, how many people I met there about him. No one say nothing, say, oh, he said that you owe him this. He did not even said anything, about me. He did not go around running around talking behind my back. So that was good. So you got people you lend money to, pass message done, all messages come back to me about him, that he's saying this behind my back, that, go and tell Super Boss he's not going to get this. But I wasn't too bothered about getting this money back. Then, do you know, I was with that same friend. When I met him, I did not even ask him, is it true that you're going around and telling people that I'm not getting my money back? I did not say that. I just walk with him like everything is fine. And then the person that he said it to, I saw that person. I met him while I was with that friend. And in front of my face, he said to me that, isn't it true that you said that Super Boss, you're not giving him back his money? You said that, innit? And do you know, in front of my face, he literally said, yes, he did say that. He said that. And I did not even bother make any problems with him. I just looked in his face and said, hmm. I just look at him like that, and I said, all right then. I said, all right. I said, that is how it's going. I said, all right, I'm not gonna beg. I'm not gonna beg. I'm not begging anyone to pay me back. I don't beg. You know what I mean? And I don't kiss anyone bollocks. I don't do that because you got a lot of people likes to do that. You know what I mean? In places where you work and things like that, you get a lot of that. You kissing, you're kissing people's shoes. You know what I mean? You're kissing their shoes for a job. You know what I mean? You're giving yourself to them for a job. But believe it or not, I'm not one of them ones who will do that. I'm not one of them ones who would ever, ever, ever do that, whatsoever. Never, never. So, you know what I mean? And a big mega shout out to Philly. Hello, Philly. Thank you so much for coming on. I've not seen you for a long time. Finally, you are here on the Super Bowl Skirk TV. And go and check out my content I put up. It's about 6 days ago. When you have time, please go and check out the Super Bowl Skirk TV. It's the one where it's snowing here in London. When you have time, sweetie, go and check it out. I'm very happy to see you on Confidence and Mom. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I have seen it, madam. I have seen it. Thank you so much for that super Confidence and Mom sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, Philly, you are right. You're absolutely right. Yes, it's like that sometimes. It is like that sometimes. Yes. With YT, I mean, YT do shut out people. So, I believe what you're saying. It's true because it happened with a few people as well that I don't get the notification. It happened. You're not the only person saying that. There is a few people say the same, that they don't receive my notification. And it's the same as well with some people. I don't receive the notification as well. It's like, for example, we got a few people channel I went to check out this morning, and then I went to check out the channel, and then I said, oh my God, I said, how comes I did not get notification for that video? How comes I didn't get notification for that video? So how comes I did not get that? I mean, I said something not right about that, yeah? So yes, it's not fair. Yes, it's true. It's not fair what YT is doing, YT, it's been very, very unfair with people vlogging. So, they do that. They block a lot of people's subscribers, so they don't get the notifications, which is completely wrong. So this is why you will see people have over 1K, over 2K, and out the 2K, it could be only 50 people watching you, only 50, sometimes 30, sometimes only 10 people watching you from out that, a massive amount of 2K. So you get things like that, so I don't know why YT is doing that, YT do that, oh, they don't want people to make money. But it doesn't worth doing that, because end of the day, I say it's useless doing that, because how much money do you make on YouTube? I mean, as a small YouTuber, tell me, how much money you're going to make on that? You're not going to make a lot of money. It's not a lot. I mean, for one HUD, okay, how many people does skip HUDs? You know what I mean? They skip HUDs constantly. I mean, most of the people out there are going to skip your HUDs, guys, So I would advise you to put the non-skip. If you put non-skip, then it means that they cannot skip it. And that is what I do now. I do that most of the time now. I put non-skip. The people say with the one that they skip, you get more money. But how much more are you going to get? Maybe 1p more? And people are going to guarantee to skip the ads. All the ads will get skipped anyway. And once they skip the ads, How much are you going to get from that odds that skip? Nothing. Which is true. So YT, has been very stubborn, very, very stubborn indeed, you know, blocking people, subscribers, which is not good, I think that's totally bung out of order. They don't do that. They let the funds, they don't realize that people are going to come back and tell you that they didn't receive the notification. It's like they don't know that. They do that a lot because it's a lot of notifications. I don't receive them, and then after a while, and I kind of look back and said, oh my God, how comes I did not get this person notification? How comes I did not get this one notification? But it was the reason why I find out that they put the video up, the new content, is because after the live stream, I normally flick through the live stream of all the people who came to my live to say, let me go and check out the channel. And when I look, I seen content what been put up even 1 week ago. I see content that been put up, and I'm thinking, oh my God, and you did not receive any notification. Yes, confidence, mom. Yep, you do have a very good point there as well. You have a good point. And a big mega shout out to Bodyguard. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. I hope everything is going well with you around there. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. Right, so and a big mega shout out to Mix Vlog. Miss Vlog, what's up? What's up? Thank you so much for coming on, Mix Vlog. Anan Mix Vlog, thank you so much for coming on. Very happy that you are here. So what I was going to continue with anyway about the two-faced people situation we are going to go into now, Thank you so much. Thank you. Big welcome to you. Hope everything is going well with you in the Philippines. Okay, and also a big mega shout out to Jenzan. Jenzan, salamat for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much for coming to the topic. So some of you guys has missed part 2 and part 3 of my experience in the Philippines. So if you guys have time, you can try and catch up with the topic if you find them interesting, or if you did not watch part 1, you can also catch up on part 1 as well, guys. Yes, my brother. Yeah, today is my day off, the first time in so many, I would say in so many days. So you can see I've not done live stream for a little while. If you was to look and see the last live stream I done was 2 weeks ago. So I did not get time. So some of you vlogging or whatever will catch up with some of you guys. Al Jensen as well. I will catch up with you as well, buddy. Yes, I will catch up with you. We still have a lot to catch up on. Yeah. And yes, so the problem now we got here now, we were talking now that the guy was very honest, a very honest guy. So there's only one honest person I ever met, and he's the only one that I lend money to, and he's the only one I know that pay me back. You got one guy I used to work with, when I used to be a landscape gardener. I used to work with him before. And do you know? Okay, dear Philip, thank you so much for coming on. Yep. And I will get people to roll with you, yep. I will send people to your house to roll over and leave you a nice package, and then you return to them. But thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, so he was at work, and do you know, the guy asked me, you know, all right, the money was lent to him in bits and pieces. It wasn't in one go. But do you know, he comes up to me and he said to me that, could you lend me £30? Because he said he literally have no fare to go home, and he don't get paid until this date. Okay, then I lend it to him, the £30. Then after about another 3 days, he come on again and asked me to lend him £30, and in total was about 170 I lent to him. And no problem there, Philip. And do you know, after I lent that money to the guy, can you believe it? Yeah, that he did not pay me back. Not even 1p, not even £1. It's literally nothing, nothing. Not only to even see me and said, sorry, I can't pay you back. Thank you. Not even a thanks. I don't even get a thanks from him. So here with him now, that is what you call a two-face. And from since that guy owed me the money, he knows already what he was doing up there. He knows that this job he was working in, he knows he was gonna leave. He was gonna leave the job. He knows he was gonna leave, you know. So he got his pay, he left the job, went to a different job, calling him, not picking up the phone call. And I said to him that, you know, that when I see him, I will have a word with him. And do you know that he saw me in West End and I did not see him? Not one bit. I saw that guy. And do you know, I tried to call him after a couple of days, and he told me that he saw me in West End and that he was calling me to pay me my money back. I tell him that, why is he lying? Why is he lying for? I mean, if someone was calling me, I mean, of course I'm going to hear them. I'm not deaf. And anyway, if you see me, then why didn't you come and approach me? You see me walking. I wasn't like I was running. I was only walking. So you could have easily get up and you could have just come and approached me and go, oh, hi, Kirk, come over, let's pay you back. But if that was the case then, and he wanted to pay me back the money on that day, I said to him, all right then, if that's the case then, I said, well, let's just meet up right now then, and you can pay me back. Oh, sorry, I've already used the money on something. And I said, no. I tell him that you're not making any sense. I said to him already that I know, deep inside that you're not going to pay me back the money. You know deep inside that you're never going to pay the money back to me. So I turned around and said that, keep the money, keep it. I said, whatever happened to you in life, I don't know, but karma is going to come back to you, because you're the one that take the money off me. Promised me you was going to pay me back the money. Didn't pay me back anything. So fine, take that money and keep it. I tell him, take it and keep it. At least that money that you take from me wasn't legit. It doesn't classify as legit money. It classify, as stealing. You know what I mean? So I said, tell him he's a thief. You thief my money, that's what you are, a thief. Keep the money. Then he's saying, no. He said, trust me. He said, Kirk, I'm going to call you on this day and pay you back your money. And I said to him that I don't care if you're going to call me back, whatever you're going to do. I know you're not going to call me, so there's no point you're trying to sweep me up to make me feel very happy. Don't make me feel happy about this. There's no point making me feel happy inside, because that's not gonna work. Then I tell him we speak on Wednesday. Wednesday come, he did not call me. So what I did, I just delete his number and just say, forget him. Let him just go to hell and just forget it, Don't need to worry. And it's loads of time. It's not only one time. It's so many people out there that I help. I help so many, and it never work, never get paid back. The only person I ever lend money to and I get it back was that same guy that I owe money right now. He's the only one that ever paid me back out of hundreds and hundreds of people. He's the only one. He's the only one that I know that is very fair and very square, you know what I mean? And he helps me loads of times. So, you know, a big thanks to him anyway, you know. And but in your places now, when you're working with people, you're thinking that they are good. They smile up with you, they come and shake you on, come and look in your face and smile. And you thinking that, all right, these people are good people, you know, they're very friendly, they're very nice. They are not what you think they are. Yeah, do you know you have one time already? I tell you the truth. I brought it was drink. It was that Christmas drink that I had on my party, guys. I brought that drink in right to work. And do you know I was making a little joke in the changing room that this bottle of drink I got, I was telling them, joking up with them and tell them, wine, wine, this is the wine. And because obviously the drink was in a wine bottle, you know, everyone thought it was alcohol. They run they didn't even ask me, is it really wine? Is it wine for true? And I could turn around and smile and said, no, it's only a joke. But no, they run to the manager without me knowing anything. They run to the manager, tell the manager that they Mr. Super Boss, I've got wine, was pointing out the bottle of wine and saying that's his wine. That's Super Boss, I've got wine in the bottle. So I'm thinking to myself, what is going on? Did I know what happened? No. It's only when I went to have my lunch, sitting down having my lunch, and when I just about to pour that drink inside the cup, I saw the manager run over to me quickly and said, could I have a minute, please? So I said, yes. He said, what is in the bottle? So I said, what do you mean, what is in the bottle? They said, it's drink in the bottle. And I said, if you think it is alcohol that I brought in there, it's not alcohol. It's not an alcohol drink. It's just a normal drink. So she said to me, but look, it said here, red label wine. So I said, it doesn't matter what it said on the outside. I said, in the inside, it's not what you think it is. It's not wine. So, she took the bottle off me, take the bottle of drink off me and go and put it in her dirty office, where all these dirty people sits. Can you believe that? Yeah? In the manager office. I mean, I said, I don't like my drink to be taken. It doesn't matter if the top bit is sealed. It doesn't matter, really. I don't look at it in that way, in that sort of way. I don't look at it like that. So what it is anyway, what I did, I went to the office and asking the manager. The manager I saw wasn't the same one that took the drink off me, but it doesn't matter because all of them in that place is two-faced in a way, and they all talk behind my back in it, which is a very bad thing, these managers. You see, do you know in that place where I used to work, it's three times they tried to get rid of me from that place. 3 times. And for what reason? For no reason. It's literally for no reason. Because if there was a reason to get rid of me, I mean, come on, there is CCTV to start with. CCTV comes into play all the time. CCTV is always in effect. So what is the problem? First one was a girl complained that I tried to hug her and I tried to kiss her. And the spot where she showed them the exact spot to say it happened here. And when I literally, and do you know that no one did not call me and spoke to me about that? Do you know that? No one did pull me in the office to ask me, is it true that this did happen? All this thing happened behind my back. All this thing was said behind my back. And do you know, without even my manager from my company, he's not even telling me what's happening. He's just telling me that, Kirk, I'm going to move you from that store and put you into a different store. So I'm saying to myself that, okay, I said, how about if you give me some shift, in this store, you know, how about if you, yes, Trevor, yes, Trevor, I understand. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that's what it is. Yeah, it's thief face. Yeah, yes, that's right. Yes, but we normally would say two face because they got two faces and they go on, you know, and talk, behind your back. Yes, Trevor. Yes, I understand, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. hmm So, so what it is anyway, you know, with what they'd done anyway was very bad. So I'll kind of just say that it's not good. Then is one of the leading God came up to me and smiling and said that I heard that you're leaving. I heard that you're leaving. So I turned around and said yes. I said because the manager called me and tell me that he's gonna put me in this store to work. He's gonna put me there. So he turned around and said, yeah, 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 yeah. So I kind of say to the leading God that is everything okay? Because I said to him, did you say anything to the manager about me? Because the way he just called me from out the blue and say he's gonna move me and put me in this store, it didn't sound right. And then and how I know something was not right when he said he was gonna put me in this store for 3 days, then put me on another side for 2 days. So I said to him, okay. I said, how about if I do 2 days in Brent Cross and do 3 days in this other one in my main store, 3 days in my main store, and then 2 days in this other one. So how I know something is not right is he turned around and said that I don't know. I don't know about, Brent Cross. That is what he said. I don't know about that. So I've kind of wondering what's going on. Something is not right here. You know what I mean? What's going on? That is what I did not understand. So that's where I kind of clocked on that something wasn't right. You know what I mean? Something was not right about it. So anyway, what I did anyway, I tell him that I know something is going on in this place and you're not telling me, because I think something has been said because I kind of tell him, which I tell him the truth, that I tell him that I know that you don't like me anyway, but I tell him I'm not here to care if anyone like me. I'm here to work for my money, so I don't care about if anyone wants to like me. And whatever you say, I don't care. But I said, why don't you just tell me to my face if there's a problem? And then do you know he told me that a complaint went against me a week ago. So I said, if that's the case then, and there's person that complain about me. So I said to him, all that is false complaint. It's not true. It must be a false complaint because if it's real, if that was real, I mean, I would be pulled up about it and people would investigate about the situation. So that is what would happen. And then the leading God went and said something to the manager. And do you know, he went and messaged me and said that, okay, you're going to stay. You're going to stay. Call me and tell me that you're going to stay in this store. They're not going to bother put you in this other store. So I said, okay, then. So I said to him, right. I said to him, the person that complained, I said, can we sit down and talk about this? And do you know, he turned around and said that, no, no, no need. He said, no need for that. No need for that. We don't need to take it any further. So I said, why all of a sudden, mine has changed like that? How come so quick? Because, you guys coming up with these false complaints. I said, I don't believe there was a complaint went against me. I believe that they're trying to use it as an excuse. So you're making up all these false story, just to get me out the store. So I say, if you don't want me in here, it's not a problem. I can go, I'm happy to leave. That's all you guys need to say that you don't like me working in here. Simple as that. You don't like me because I'm a person who don't, you know what I mean, stay under your bottom. You know, I don't do that. You know, I don't do that with people. You know what I mean? I don't kiss anyone's shoes, and I'm not gonna, you know, show that type of respect for no job because end of the day, I know that all the gods that works here, you know, kiss your shoes and go on their knees and look down to you, but I don't do that. You know, I don't have to do that to stay here. So it would be better for me to go. I'd rather they move me because I don't do that. You know, I don't do that. So anyway, and after a couple of weeks again, that do you know they come with the same story comes up again about this girl complain about me, and then all of a sudden, then one of my god there called Ray, he was the senior leading god, and he was the only one that knows about my ability, knows what sort of person I am. He's the only one that know who I am. That's the only person that know about me. And do you know that a lot of people went and tell him, you know, as a senior god, that you know he heard a manager called Tina was talking to the CCTV control about me, that she's selecting who and who she wants to be permanent on the site and who and who is going to leave. My name was on the list that I wasn't going to work on that site anymore. And then do you know that one god called Charlie went and told the senior leading god, that's the one that liked me, but the main leading god was not there. It was his day off. And do you know that they went and said that, do you know they're getting rid of Kirk? And then he turned around and said they can't get rid of Kirk. I said, why would they getting rid of him for? And he's the one that catch all the shoplifters here. Why would they get rid of him if he's so good in the store? You know, he knows that I was good. So you know that he's the only one that literally went around to the control room and said that, you know, why they getting rid of Kirk for? I mean, they can't get rid of the guy. What, the guy have not done anything wrong. Why they getting rid of him? You know, he's the one that went around there and tell everyone about me. That you know, you can't get rid of the guy. And then the manager said to him that there was a complaint, the girl complained about this situation, that he tried to argue him, this same stupid thing comes up again. And do you know that now the CCTV operator who works in the control room wasn't happy as well. He got up and said that I don't want to lose Kirk from this site because he's very good and he's catching all these shoplifters. So you don't want to lose me from the site. You know, you don't want, I can't lose Kirk because he turned around and said, all right, then he said, fair and square then. He said, if Kirk did do that then why don't you get the girl to take it further and then we can investigate on the CCTV then? And do you know the minute the manager here, the control turned around and said, you know, let's investigate, you know, where the evidence, where she said happened was at the spot. And you know, the minute he was showing the manager the spot, and when the manager see that there was CCTV in that spot, do you know that she turned around and said that, okay, you know, don't worry about it, then he's going to stay then. So the control said that no, why don't you just tell the girl to come and take it further, and then if she can prove that it was true, then all right, then he will go, he can go. But no, they could not prove anything. So Ray turned around and said, the senior leading god was saying that, why don't you just, you know, go ahead and take it further? Because he said, I want to see if really Kirk did do that, because I don't believe Kirk did do that. I don't care. He said, I don't care what anyone say. I don't believe that Kirk did do that. Because I know there's Kirk, you know, you get lots of girls and, you know, Kirk would never just do stupidness like that. You know what I mean? Kirk not going to just try to hug someone like that. He's not going to just go up to someone and just hug them like that. You know, it has to do with, you know, the point it has to do with, you know, I would say, that's right, Trevor, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yes, it does teach. Yes, it does teach you a lot, you know, to be careful. You know, yes, that's right. That's right. That is absolutely right. you know. So I was turning around and saying that, you know, I was kind of telling the senior leading God, you know, because when as soon as I come into work, as soon as I come into work, I come through the door, the senior God called me aside and tell me straight away, this was even before I get change, you know, that, do you know they was trying to get rid of you in it? You was on the list. They was getting rid of you, and they was getting rid of this God, this God. They got rid of one already, which he was a good guy as well. He was another good guy as well. They got rid of him. The guy have not done anything wrong particularly. So it's just the politics in it that they have around the site, you know, that causing a lot of that, you know, that cause a lot of two-faced people, you know, to become like that. And just because you're not stocking up underneath the bottom, yeah, they just deciding to say, all right, these guys, they're not licking my horse, so there's no way they're going to get this position. So let us get rid of them. Only ones that only will kneel down and kiss my shoes. But no, there's no chance ever in life, you know. So anyway, I said, from since I heard about that complaint, I just said, all right, then I will stand right at this door here. Yeah. I will do what I have to do, eat my lunch, and I will not even talk to anybody. I said, I will just not talk to nobody at all. I will just go and eat my lunch. Or if I don't want to go to the canteen, I will just come out the store and I will find another place or just go and sit somewhere outside and buy something from a different place, eat outside, or I could buy something on the shop floor. I could buy something there, you know, and then I could go and eat it outside because outside there's lots of benches. You can go and sit out in the mall because where my workplace was, it was in a shopping mall. That's where my work was before. So out in the shopping mall, you could sit there and it's not cold as well. And lots of people sit there, you know, they like to enjoy a lot of things, you know.
7, 9, 5, 6.
So yeah, they like to enjoy a lot of things like that, you know. And then after then I decided to said, all right, let's call it a day. Then you got even this girl was saying hello to me and she was putting her hands out to hug me. So I said, sorry, I'm not hugging anyone, you know. So she kind of like when I was walking away, she was holding me out and pulling me and said, come here, talk to me, come and talk to me. What's going on, Kirk? Are you okay? So I'll just say, listen, I said, I'm not all right now. I said, I'm not all right, man. I'm just keeping myself to myself. I don't want to talk to anyone, you know, like, you know. So she said, can you just explain to me, please? You know, just explain yourself and tell me what's happening, Kirk. You know me already, you know. And I said, in this place, there's too many two faces, and I don't like the two-face situation. You know, I'm not into this stupidness, you know. So she said, what? She said, what happened exactly? So I said to her that, do you know that my leading God is coming up to me and telling me that there's complaint went against me, you know, and all this thing and saying that, telling me off and telling me that you think that people in this place is your friend. I said, they're not your friend. These people are two-faced, you know, they stab you right behind your back, you know, and things like that. It's not good, you know. So I don't like the way people are behaving in this place. So I said, I'm just come here. I just want to keep myself to myself, do my job and go home. I don't want to deal with anyone, you know. So I don't want to be doing any arguing and then they thinking that, you know, that I'm trying to do this to you. So I don't want people to take things the wrong way in it. And then she said to me about Kirk, she said, look, there's nobody here anyway. You know, if I hug you, you know, if I want to hug you, I can hug you. What's the problem? You know, and I said, it's not a problem, but, you know, people is complaining here about me. I don't know who is who in it. So, you know, I just have to just keep myself to myself, you know what I mean? And I tell her, say, I'm going to stop eating in the canteen as well. And she said, you don't need to be like that. You know, she said, don't let one thing get you down like that. So I turned around and said that, do you know, they're all trying to get rid of me from the store, you know? It's so many times they try to get rid of me from the store. And I said, I didn't enough of it, you know? I mean, end of the day, if they want me to go, I can go. And do you know as well, after about a couple of weeks again, then this leading God is on my back, you know, accusing me about this stupid drawing that I draw something on the book. Say, what is this drawing? So I tell him, Go and check the CCTV. You come and ask me a question. I said to you, I don't know anything about it. Then you asking another question, are you sure about this? So I said, don't ask me if I'm sure. I said, go and check the CCTV. I've already answered your question. You don't need to come and repeat yourself to me. You know what I mean? So go and check the CCTV. You got the control room, go and speak to the control and tell him to go and check the footage. He said no. He said no CCTV will be checked. And I said, well, if it's not going to be checked, I tell him, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk. Simple as that. I don't want to talk about anything. So if you're going to talk to me about something sensible, if you're going to have anything to say, anything good to say, I tell him, go away and leave me alone. I tell him straight. I said, go and do your job. Go and do what you got to do. Go and look for other people to go and bully them if you don't have anything better. Anything better to do, go and bully someone out there. Go and find someone else to go and bully. So I said, I only deal with people who have got brain, not people who is dumb, coming with dumb questions, that don't make any sense. You know what I mean? He's telling me he said the color of your pen is black. The color of this other god pen is red. This other color is green. And you're the only one I've got the color black pen. So it means that is you that done it. that was the evidence he found against me to say it was me. So I called the manager anyway, Anyway, before I even get to that part. So the lady who wants to hug me, she was just telling me, Kirk, it's not me that's doing this. And so don't worry about it, Kirk. It's not me. You know what I mean? And I turned around and said, I did not say it's you. I did not say it's you, but I'm the one just trying to protect myself, for my safety. I don't want to be saying hello to anyone and greeting anyone. I don't want to be greeting anyone really because, it's going to cause problems, So she just looked in my face and she just keep laughing and she kind of slapped me on the shoulder and said, that Kirk, stop it, stop doing that, you don't need to do anything like that, So anyway, I just do what I got to do. And then anyway, what the guy wanted to do, in the end, what he wanted to do was kind of just say, it was me that draw this little picture on the book. So what I did anyway, I called the other security and tell him, can he bring the telephone down? I tell him, bring me the telephone. So I call the manager straight away. My manager, I call him and tell him to get rid of me off this site. I don't want to work on this site anymore because there's too many politics around this site. Too many two-faced people are here. I don't want to be dealing with people like that, So he's telling me, no, Kirk. He said, don't worry. He said, just stay on the site and work there. Everyone likes you there. And I said, no. I said, no one whatsoever like me on this site. I said, you think, all right. I said, all right, you work on this site. Yes. He's telling me that Brent Cross was his favorite store. He used to be a security on the site. So I said to him that it doesn't matter if you used to work on the site. It doesn't matter. Because if you used to work on this site, all right, everyone likes you on that site. Yes, everyone likes you. For you, it's different. For me, it's different. For everyone, it is completely different. You can come here, people are going to like you. You have people who like you, but it doesn't mean if the person like you, they're going to also like the other person. It doesn't work like that. That's not how life works on this earth. So what it is now anyway, I tell him to get me off that site. I literally call him and tell him, move me from the store, because end of the day here, I said to him, if you don't move me, they're going to get rid of me anyway. So does it make any difference? So I said to him, are you going to wait for something to happen on this site and for them to get rid of me? And how the politics are bad on that site? It's one of the worst sites I ever work on, and it's the worst politics ever. I'm not going to name the site or wherever, but this site I used to work on was a long time ago. I'm talking. It's quite a while back now. I'm talking around 7 years back now where I used to work. So I will not say exactly where it is, and I will not call the name of it, but it's a lot of two-faced people that work in that place. And my attitude of me, change a lot. And I know, don't think I don't know the ones them who's doing it. Don't think I don't know. And when I know who it is, don't think I go up to them and say anything. I don't go up and say anything. I kind of just walk, screw them in the face and say, "Are you okay?" They go, "Yeah, yeah," smile at me. I go, "Yeah, I'm all right." I say, "Oh, good." I said, "All right." I look at him like that and I walk. But he thinks that I don't know. It's him. I'm not. You see, I tell you, with me, is nothing ever surprises me. Nothing surprises me because I know that when you're thinking people is your friend, they're not your friend. No, don't ever think like that, because if you don't know people very well, and even if you know them well, be careful, because you can get a surprise. And you know how it works as well in this country, here in United Kingdom, how it works here. Yeah, it's a lot of two faces you got here, and a lot of under carpet secrets that been hidden under the carpet, and you don't know about it, and it don't reveal. It's not something what will reveal in front of your face, but it will reveal under the carpet. That's how it works. So just bear that in mind. Just be careful of friends. Be careful who you lend your money to, your computer, whatever. Just be careful who you lend things to. If it was me like you, I'd just say don't lend anything to anyone. Don't lend anything. If you want to help someone, if I was to be honest with you guys, it's about food. The only help out there is food. That's it. Forget about the money. Forget about any facilities or anything like that to lend. If you want to lend something, or when I say lend something, I'm talking something sensible, guys. I'm not talking like no phone. I'm not talking no gadget. You know what I mean? I'm talking like, for example, like spoon. You don't need to lend a spoon to anyone. You can just give a spoon, because spoons are cheap. So if a homeless people need a spoon, or anybody said, "Oh, is it okay if you could lend us a spoon quickly? Because we don't have a spoon down here." We could say, "Oh, it's okay." We say, keep the spoon. At least that's different. If you don't get that back, you don't have to worry about it, because you are the one give the permission to keep it. It's a spoon. You're not going to go mad over a spoon or a fork or whatever, or a plate easily. But it doesn't mean if 50 people come to your house and ask you to lend you a plate, it doesn't mean that you can turn around and said, "All right, yeah, here's a plate, here's a plate, here's a plate, here's a plate." It doesn't mean like that. I'm talking as a one-off. You know what I mean? So lending people things like that is not a problem. But you know what I'm talking anyway. So very sensible things I'm talking about. Yeah. We just have to be sensible and just look out for people who's two-faced and things like that. I tell you, with this universe, it's never going to change. This universe is never going to change, guys. So just be aware of that. And plus, the new generation that now return here is even worse than our first generation. These new ones that come here is the worst ones I have ever seen, And I don't know if you're going to get any worse. I can't say you're not, and I can't say you will. Because it looks to me like the more that new generation come, is the worse it get. Nothing ever get better. So just bear in mind as what I'm saying to you guys. But thank you so much, guys. I'm very happy that you come today here on the Super Bowl Skirk TV channel, to watch me again. And I hope everyone is doing well around the world. And thank you so much for watching my channel here today. So it's time to leave this live stream, because I said I was going to be live for 1 hour. I finally reached the mark now, guys. So I'm going to be putting up some content. Hopefully, I'm going to be putting up a content later today. So I'm thinking which one to put up is either today or tomorrow. But I think I should just go ahead and put up a content today, we'll put the content up. And remember, the one I put up, guys, was the one about Holborn with the snow. I'm sure a few of you guys has watched that content and seen it about the snow. Thank you so much for watching that content. And remember as well, the history will reveal also about that. All that history and everything will revealed. And the Super Boss Kirk TV and the part 2 of Holborn. You're gonna have the Bridge of Holborn history. We need history of the statue, and also about what that place is, where those statue is around that door. Is it a museum? I've double checked it. It wasn't a museum. It's like a house, but what sort of house it is, the history will reveal and that. But guys, it's time for the Super Boss Kirk TV to leave off the live stream. So thank you guys for all following me and for understanding everything. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much once and again for watching my channel. Everyone around the world, for all you new subscribers that coming into my channel, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, and thank you so much also for viewing, and all the past by viewers and dislikers. Thank you so much. And guys, just keep sharing, because the reason why I'm saying this, because the channel is going to get more interesting. This is just the beginning of everything. It is going to get better. And if you think it's not going to get better, you will see with your own eyes as time goes by. After this trouble, you are going to see the difference of how Super Boss Kirk TV station is operating. You know, the new technology is now more effective. It's going to be different, guys. And when you see the part 3 of Cooking for the Homeless, you're going to see how different it is. And when I travel around the world, you're going to see the difference of everything, and how I interview people. You're going to be seeing a lot. So that's why it's to share, guys. And remember, there are 3 bells, guys. The top bell is for all notification. Second bell is to be notified after a couple days. And then 1 is the non-notification bells. I mean, don't make any sense having a notification bell which is non-notified. It should be only 1 bell. But anyway, the 1 bell, guys, is the one in the top. To be all notified, you will be the first one to be notified when I put a new content up. This is Super Boss Kirk TV, and have a nice and pleasant evening. Afternoon from United Kingdom, and night for everyone around the world that watch my channel. Thank you so much, and goodbye. It's live, it's live.